These are the math operators in Swift. Like any other languages, they all use something similar to do the math: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So let's look at a few examples. Here you can see we do addition, and this is the subtraction, this is the multiplication and division. So if we run it, give me something like this. So this is the addition result, this is a subtraction result, and this is a multiplication with result, this is a division result. And we also have other operators like compound, assignment, plus equal, minus equal, division equal, multiplication equal. We have learned this in COP 1000 Python class, and these are exactly the same in every other computer programming languages, so no difference at all. Just quickly show you some examples. Here we create a variable AA, give a value 1, and then we do plus equal, so the result should be 3. So let's run it quickly to see the result. We get a 3 as a result, plus equal. And minus equal, we get a result of 2, right? So that's the same thing that we did before in our Python or C# or Java or PHP, C or C++. These are no difference at all, so we don't spend too much time to explain it again. You learn it from other languages already. Now let's look at the next operator. Comparison operator. Double equal means equal to, not equal, greater than, less than, greater than equal, less than equal. We use these to do comparison, and the result is true false. That's the result after we do the comparison. And here's some examples that we see right here. So 1 double equal to 1, that's true, so the result is true. Not equal, 2 not equal to 1, that is true. 2 is greater than 1, that is true. 1 is less than 2, that is true. 1 is greater than or equal to 1, that is true. 2 is less than or equal to 1, that is false. So these are the comparison operator's result. And these are the logical operators that we used to create comparison especially when we set up the if statements. This is the AND, logical AND. This is the logical OR, and this is the negation NOT. Here we got a logical operators with comparison. So here, this is the true and true, the result must be true. True and false, the result is false. This is the OR. Either part is true, the whole thing is true. And OR, either part is true, the whole thing is true. So this is the false, but it's okay. We still get a true because it's OR operator. And this is the false, this is the false, the result is false. False or false, the result is false. And this does negation. True, not true, which is false. So this is the logical operators. Then this is how you use string variables. String variables, you must put double quotation marks for every string value. Here we use addition sign to do the concatenation. So put these two strings together. So if I show the result here, you can see this is the result, because we use the plus sign to do the concatenation for the strings. Here, the plus sign is overridden in string operation. And this is how we create a double value variable, 3.5. And what we do is we like to combine or append a string value to the end of the another string value. But notice here the reading is a double value here. So when we do a concatenation on the string operation, we need to do conversion, convert double value to a string by using a cast. Here, string is a string function that's the cast. So we pass the string double value to a string function, it convert double to a string, and then we do concatenation. So here's the result. In reading result, that's the value. Whole thing is a string. If we do want to keep the original value like this, we can do string interpolation. Like this one, you put a slash and parentheses, pass the reading into it. Pass reading into it. This way, we don't need to use a string conversion. And we use this does a similar thing to plus string. That's similar thing to plus string operation. But what it does is we just use a slash and parentheses here. This way, it convert 3.5 to string and does concatenation for you automatically. So this is the maybe save a little time when we type the code compared to this one here. To give you the same result. And if we want to see any prints in the debug window here, we can call print, pass a variable to the print, then we can see the result from here. This is from print. And it's always helpful to test what's going on in a program during the time you develop a project. So we can use print to test it. It can print out the result for you right away in the debug window.